man said that his sentence was far disproportionate than most people would get. And so what we need here is, look, we're seeking justice. We're seeking equal treatment. We don't want double standards here in New York City or anywhere in America.
Yes,
because that's what...
Free Oscar!
We need a change. And we need to fix our schools so that our kids get the best education possible and that they too do not have a double standard. Especially when it comes to English language learners who have been left behind this past 12 years in our public schools. We need to give them the resources so that they can have a bright future. And we need to create jobs. Jobs, especially here in the South Bronx, which my office has been looking at the unemployment statistics. And here in the South Bronx, we have one of the highest unemployment rates in the whole city. And it's not because people can't do the job or the work. It's because they're not given the opportunities. When we create economic development, that should benefit everybody in the entire city. It should never leave the South Bronx behind. And while we're trying to expand the middle class, which all my rivals love to talk about the middle class, I've been the only one saying that we have to remember to uplift the working poor as well. Yeah. And that means a minimum wage that makes sense. And now while $9 an hour for minimum wage sounds good, there's no basis in economic reality for that number. The correct amount in New York City, given our high cost of living, should be $11.50 an hour for the minimum wage. And then finally, on issues of social justice and community empowerment, I've been the only candidate who has consistently said that we can keep people safe in this city and keep crime low without humiliating hundreds of thousands of people, almost even have done nothing wrong, with a stop and frisk program that is the biggest form of racial profiling anywhere in this country. And that if we truly want to keep people safe and truly want to keep crime low,
And stop and frisk. John Luke Mayor. 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 And stop and frisk.
And if we're serious about keeping crime low and keeping people in this city safe, we've got to end stop and frisk, and we've got to bring community policing, a way that keeps people safe by uplifting and empowering people instead of denigrating and humiliating people unnecessarily. So we've got a lot of changes that we need here in this city. Well, thank you very much. This is what I'm doing. I'm running for mayor. I'm proud to be the consistent progressive in this election. And I've not been afraid of going after the powers that be. The powers that be, like Mayor Bloomberg and his waste of billions of dollars of our money through these expensive contracts, city time being the biggest fiasco in the city's history. I've not been afraid to go after the MTA and call them out for their 2 sets of books, even as they keep raising our fares. I've not been afraid to go after Wall Street and go after the banks that keep foreclosing on thousands of families in this city, taking them out of their homes. And I've been told over and over again, you gotta be careful not to push too hard, because they're gonna push right back. Well, you know what? They clearly have pushed right back at me for these last few years, made my life difficult. And you know what? They've thrown everything in the kitchen sink at me. Well, you know what? They can do that because I'm ready for the stove. And they're gonna throw the refrigerator after that. And nothing will stop. Nothing has stopped me from doing the work as comptroller that you elected me to do. And nothing will stop us together on this trail, on this campaign trail, to be the next mayor of New York City, because I am the candidate for charity. Necesitamos muchos cambios, especialmente después de 12 años de Bloomberg. Soy inmigrante, soy el candidato para cambio. Elígeme y yo no le fallaré. Gracias, amigos.
Free Oscar! Free Oscar! Free Oscar!
Free Oscar!
Free Oscar! Free Oscar! Free Oscar!
Free Oscar! Free Oscar!
Free Oscar!
Damas y caballeros, yo me llamo District Leader Kenny Agosto, aquí estoy con Joel Rivera.